My name is Jocelyn and I love to cook healthy food for my family. I grew up in French Guiana and I worked as a registered nurse both there and in France for 10 years. In my home country, we eat a lot of very fresh fruit and vegetable and very little processed food. My parents have a big garden and we just take the fruit from the tree. When I moved to Canada, my health suffered because I was eating unhealthy food that I did not realize was hurting me. When I started having kids and 2 of them were diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, I saw how sugary and processed food were negatively affecting their development. After an eye-opening trip back home and much research, and I remember my sister Daniela gave me the book about his diet. It changed the life. It changed my life. I changed the diets, removing dairy, most gluten, processed food and sugar, and adding as much fresh food as possible. And I saw an immediate change on the health. I have now been cooking this way for several years. It is my hope that I can help others who have children with ISD to provide healthy diets. I know that this, along with early intervention, can make all the difference. When I started this diet, I was exhausted, overwhelmed, stressed. There was so much information and things to do. I spent a lot of money on supplement consultation with naturopaths who are also very good advisors if you find a good one. And one day I say to myself, stop. I have medical knowledge and I have faith in God. So I start to do targeted research, make my recipes, find the supplements that have very positive effect on the body. The price of food has increased, especially if you are on the gluten-free, dairy-free and buy organic. I have found tips for spending less while having quality. We, parents of autistic children, can improve the life of our children. We can see little miracles. It takes perseverance, patience, and above all, love. We can do it. I make this video to help other parents because I know how difficult it is to deal with autistic children. I fell into depression before I discovered this diet. I know the crying and the discouragement, the fear of not being able to help the children. But thank God for guiding me to the right book, the testimony of parents following this diet. It is not a cure, but rather an improvement in symptoms, more interaction with others, better health, which is a key to learning and receiving help with specialists. If your child eating better, if your child sleeping better, he will be happier to learn. It is simple, good food, good health, and good learning. It is a key. So we can do it, and we're going to do it. Let's do it.